Hi Barbara. We just wait for some more to start and then we can get going. Hi everyone. Well, hello everyone. As you can see, I've had to put my hair up. Haven't been to the hairdresser for a while. I gave my hairdresser appointment to my grandchildren, and my appointment was the week that we all had to work from home. So I haven't been able to get my hair cut, so up it goes. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to Dbee's Doodle Workshop. I'll just get some water. And throw it on my phone. If you want to know more about me, as always, please go to Dbee Robinson Artist and type in SAA, which is Society for All Artists, and you'll find my gallery and everything. Or go to my my Facebook page, Dbee Robinson Artist. Super. As I said, each day we'll do one doodle and we'll bring it together on a Friday and we'll make a design out of it. It's 20 to 30 minutes. All you need is a pen and a paper. If you've got an eraser, or a pencil and some card, that's helpful too. But if you haven't, it's not a big deal. All you need is a pen and a paper. Okay, so as always, I say you're there, I'm here. I can't be held responsible for you sticking pencils in your ears, children, or doing anything stupid, or doodling on the furniture, or over wiggling and stretching your toes. So without further ado, I think we're sort of getting used to it every day and every time we join in. So welcome everybody. Do sign in and say hello and I'll give you a shout. Today I've got to give someone a shout who's special, who's sent something to me. So we'll be using that doodle today. Also, don't forget to subscribe so that you get alerts, hopefully, when I go live. And don't forget to go on Facebook, like, follow, and share, because every single stream that I do, I put the link on my Dbee Robinson Artist Facebook page so that you can just go straight there and click on the live stream ready. And I usually post it about 15 minutes, 10 minutes before we start. So about 3:45. 3:50 every day. The link should be there, and it makes it a lot easier if you just go there and click on the link. Makes life a bit easier for you, hopefully. Right, so let's start off. As always, I like to start off with a little bit of a stretch so that we get ready. Stretch your shoulders. My head looks so short. Stretch your shoulders. Stretch your chest out. So take some deep breaths. Slow down. We're here to chill. So this is part of my stress busting workshop. So normally I would tell you what stress is and how to alleviate it. And later on we'll go on and doodle. So I've cut out all of that. I'll keep that for other times and we'll just get straight to the doodles. So don't forget to wiggle your fingers. Don't forget to wiggle your toes. And remember that doodles are your paint palette. So when we think of a doodle, we're thinking of a colour. So if you would use the colour red, you could use a different design like circles or triangles or the checkerboard. And today, I'm hoping she's online. If not, perhaps you'll be able to see it later on. So if you're able to check in, please do check in so I know you're there. Thank you for checking in, Barbara. Right, so today is all about Mum the other day, and so we're going to do flowers. So I've worn my t-shirt, one of my designs on my t-shirt, and as you can see, it's got flowers on. So Rosie, we have the same sort of idea on doodles. So if you've only joined us today, remember all you need is a pad or a paper. So here's an A4 piece of paper. So to store your designs, we cut it in half. fold it in half again, fold it in half again, and then each square, as you can see, we mark it up, and that's where we put one of our doodles. So at the end, you'll end up with 8 doodles to a page. If, however, you've only got a notepad, that's perfectly fine. All we do is we mark it up. Again, you can put 6, you can just do 2 on a page if you want. It's your way of storing your doodles, because eventually you'll have this huge paint palette of doodles and it'd be great fun to use. So you can just put it straight on there. It doesn't matter if it's lined, that's okay too. So today, as I said, we're going to do Rosie's flowers. So on your square today, however you're doing it on your square, today we're going to do flowers. So if you think about it, we'll just start with the basics, because this is all about learning the basics. It's just like anything you do, you sort of start at the little bits and then gradually you build up. So hopefully in a week or so we'll have built up and be able to do a lot more intricate designs. But let's start at the beginning and just start off. So we're going to do some flowers. Okay. It doesn't matter what your flowers look like. I'm doing my flowers like this because it's very similar to what Rosie sent me. So here we go. There's one flower, and as you can see, I've put them all on here. Okay, that's on his trunk. So you can do little flowers, and you can have a black in the center, or you can do bigger flowers with only 4 or 5 petals. Up here I've got 6 petals, or you can do it the other way round, where you have a clear circle and your petals are black. Okay, so at the moment we're just going to play with the petals. All right, and then if you remember rightly, when we did checkerboard, when we did triangles, when we did circles, we started to build up on that and come up with different designs, so that in this one box you'll end up quite a few different ways of doing flowers. So, and flowers is quite good because if you want it to look a bit darker, you would have your flowers in all coloured in. If you want it to look lighter, you could just do it like that. So you end up with just that. Shall I pull that forward so you can see it a bit better? Oh, is that better? Okay. So now flowers, if you wanted to, you could enhance it by putting in the petal. So here is the petal I'm doing at the moment. So here's my, it doesn't have to be perfect, you know, it's just a doodle. You shouldn't get stressed over this. The idea is for you to be relaxed. So you can just put a little line in and it just gives it a little bit of 3D, makes it look, yeah, so you can put dots in it too, depending on how big your doodle is. So that's a different way of doing the flowers. Another way is to use colour. I know someone likes using colour, Lisa. So here we go. This is almost like a sunflower then, isn't it? We can put flowers in. So what you would do is you would fill that with these. So, but petals don't always have to be round, do they? So let's think again. So just think of these being put into your paint palette square. So we could do, as I said, why not have flowers that look different petals? So as you can see there, I've done a circle and then I have just done that. Okay, easy, just building it up. And if anyone's got any other ideas, they're most welcome to let me know. As you can see, we can put little lines in and it's starting to look quite flower-like. So if I filled that in this part, I would do lots of these. Okay. Another thing you can do, if you wanted to, is put dots in the side. You could even put leaves. Okay, so if you're doing a couple like that, you could actually put leaves on it. And on one of my pictures, I've done a skull, and I've made part of the pattern with leaves. If I think about it, I'll wear that t-shirt tomorrow, so you'll be able to see what the flowers look like when they're turned into leaves and other designs on a skull. I think they call that sugar craft. Okay, so here we go with another one. How about flowers that have overlapping petals? You know, not all petals are the same. We can put this in like this. So we're thinking all different ways we can make a petal and a flower. And then we can put leaves on it if we want. Or if we just want to get on and do it, we can just, if you don't want to think too much, because the idea of this is just to chill out, isn't it, really? So should we do a few little coloured ones? So shall I put it over here? Might do some coloured ones over here. So you're just giving you ideas. So one day when you think, oh, I think flower pattern would look good there, you can look at this and go, actually, out of all the flower patterns I've done, I like this one, and I'll just cover that area in that flower. Or you can actually use different colours. And my sugar skull does look more colourful, because I got told that not everyone just likes black and white. I love black and white, but some people like it coloured. So there we go. So I hope you're drinking plenty of water, especially with the sun coming out now. I don't know where you are in the world. I know some of you are in different countries. I mean, I have done flowers just like this when I'm in a hurry and I just want to fill something. I mean, it looks very rustic, but that's okay. So all I've done is that, and I've just left it at that. I haven't done anything else. And just remember, sometimes it won't look that great. Sometimes it will look a bit odd. But to be honest, it's a doodle. It's meant to look rustic. It's meant to look fun. I don't think you need to put flowers on it. On one of mine, I've also built it up. So I've started with a circle and I've gone like this, and then I've gone in between. In fact, if you look at and then in between again, if you look at my owl doodle in the eyes, it's very similar to this. So each time I've just built up, and built it up. Or if you've got any ideas you want to send me, just send it me on Facebook, Dbee Robinson Artist. And if you come up, you could change colours. You could have different colours doing different areas. Yeah. And then you could go back to the blue colour again. See how it changes the design? It just adds interest. Okay, and then you can carry on and build up with that, which is exactly what I've done on my owl for the eyes. Okay. So we're getting a bit more flashy. What do you think? All right there? Cool. Right. So we've done that. Now we need to look at building it into our word love, because if you remember rightly, we started with circles for the L, and then we did checkerboard for the O, which I thought was a bit interesting to have straight lines for a circle. And then we did triangles yesterday. Do you remember doing triangles? Yes, we did. Ah, here we are. Oh, hi, Kira. Nice to see you. So here we go. So I hope you're okay to catch up, Kira. So we're doing flowers. Okay, any sort of flowers. So, and now we're going to get on and carry on with the word love. So I'll just take it back to there. Remember, the petals can be any way you like. So do you remember we did love? And do you remember how I said the easiest way to to do it is to work out, count your letters if you're putting letters on, find the midway, so love is L-O-V-E, 2 letters, so L-O-V, start in the middle, E, and then we work backwards, L-O and L. Ooh. Something like that, okay? Okay, so if you remember rightly, this one was circles. What have I done? I've done this in black. This one was in circles, okay? This one was in checkerboard. Do you remember we did checkerboards? It's coming along, isn't it? I hope you're enjoying doing yours. The next one was triangles. Triangles like this. And depending on how you did it was what you did to your design. Okay, checkerboard one. Okay. So today is going to be flowers. So in your letter E, we'll start off with flowers. Now, I rather like, because it's got quite busy there, I quite like just the plain one and possibly put a different colour circle, little dot in the circle. So I'm just going to do probably this one here, and I probably won't bother with the little lines. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. Thank you. That's really good. Oh, hi. Hi, John Wick. Right, so I'm filling in my E now. Can you see it? Is the sun on it? I don't know if it helps if I come this side. So I'm just going to do circles. I'm going to do different circles for my petals. I'm going to do different sizes, but I'm going to keep it small because I think that would look quite nice. And then I'm going to show you something that I do sometimes if I want to make it look darker. So if I want, like I say, it's your paint palette. If you want to make it look darker, there is a way to do it. Okay, that's a weird looking flower. Okay, just come on and do a few more and then I'll show you. So what I do, if I want to make it look darker, I actually colour the back in. So it makes them stand out. Now, if you put them closer together, you won't have so much to colour in. It depends how dark you want it. Sometimes I don't want it too dark, so hi. Thank you for joining me. So if you colour it in like this, as you can see, it starts to look darker. I think my pen's got black on it. I mixed my pens, which is very naughty. There we go. So if you want it, can you see how that works? And if you do it where it's quite close together, then it stays quite light. So over here, I would have some more over here. And as you can see, it's quite light when you colour it in. So it's the idea of doodling is just to calm yourself. Yeah. Just to remember to breathe gently. Take some deep breaths. Just remember everything's okay. All will be okay soon. Keep. Okay, so we're colouring that in. Now I'm sure yours will look better. And I just thought I'd show you what it looks like when you colour in. But if you look at a couple of my designs, I'm not sure what one I've done. I think it's my yin yang design. It has, I wanted to do the same design, but I wanted one side to look darker. So one I did flowers and I didn't darken it, and one I did flowers and I did darken it. So it gave me that same design, but with different shades, okay? And then if I wanted to make it a little bit more interesting, you could colour the centres in, couldn't you? Like that. See? So it just depends how you want to do it. And you could make the petals stand out a bit better, I guess. and have the back colour a different colour. See, it's still evolving. It's looking a little bit better now. I think it needed petals standing out a little bit more. And it's my doodle, so I can do whatever I like to it. And if I'm not happy with it, I'll just adjust it as I go. Excuse me. How are we doing? So, Rosie's flowers, because Rosie shared her lovely drawing with me. So thank you for that. Hello, hello. I've said hello, John. Or should I say Sean? And Sean, your little sign was here yesterday. Happy birthday. Right, so I think we can finish there. It's sort of time now. I only like to do 20 minutes because I think it's just long enough for everyone just to check in and say hello and have a bit of calming. But that doesn't mean to say different things you can do. So keep looking for patterns. There's patterns all around you. I keep saying there's patterns everywhere. If you can look, as I said, and trying to find a pattern, even on here, look, even on here, it's a barcode. It's a barcode. That's still a pattern. There's patterns everywhere. So all you need to do is look around you, see what patterns you can see, and then put them on your paint palette here and add to it if you want. Remember to roll out your shoulders, wiggle your fingers and toes, stretch your chest, drink plenty of water, and that will keep you nicely hydrated. And don't forget to go on Facebook. That's where I put the link every day. Like, follow and share if you want. If there's anybody who's on their own that you think might like this, they can always join in and have a little bit of chill out time with other people, because it gets very lonely on your own. And don't forget to go on my YouTube and subscribe. Okay, so thank you for joining me. Happy diddly doodling, and see you same time, same place tomorrow. But tomorrow we're doing something different. Tomorrow we are doing, anyway, thanks for joining me. See you again. So tomorrow, all about ketchup. Thanks for coming. Bye.